Hey guys, what's up? This is Ron here, and in this King of Fighters All-Star video, I am going to talk about the necessary characters, battle cards, and strategy that you need to maintain to get this generic BS memory from this terrifying zombie rod. And to be honest guys, it is really kind of hard, and you need certain characters and certain cards to get to this point, to get this score, to get this generic BS memory. And in my yesterday's video, I was kind of frustrated because I won't be able to do it in anyways because I don't really have those necessary characters. But I figured that there are maybe other people who actually have those characters that I'm going to talk about today, who will have those, who are already having those characters and battle cards. So if I just try to provide them some information, they can just go ahead and try their best to get it. So I actually went ahead and talked with a number of whales today and talked about what type of battle cards they're using, what type of characters they're using, leadership, battle card, battle strategy, everything that you need to know. So I'll be talking about these things as in detail as much as possible. So make sure you watch this video till the end to know all about those options, and give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, my friends, if you haven't done already. So let's get into our topic today, my friends. Now the basic rule to get that reward and get the required score is you have to maintain a certain rule, that is you have to use only Halloween fighters. And by Halloween fighters we have all these gold water fighters along with these two fighters out there, Halloween Gatecrusher Chris and Halloween Gatecrusher Alice. And these two characters will be very, very crucial to you guys, very important, and you must have these characters. I will talk about the awakening level and other stuffs, but first of all you need to have these characters. Without these characters it is kind of impossible, to be honest, it is kind of impossible to get through that stages and get the reward. But first thing first, you need to get these characters. And now let's talk about the other characters and the team combinations. So I'll be providing information from basically two players, and one of them is really well who pays a lot of money in the game, and another one is well but he is totally F2P, and if you check his characters you will understand. So let's get into the characters right now, my friends. And this will be the first team that I discussed about that with the player. He is well, of course, and as you can see that all of his characters are kind of well developed. Both Chris and Alice is on the first team, and with Chris actually he has a great leadership, and his leadership will definitely buff himself and all other purple element fighters that we are having around. So you have to use that guy. It doesn't really matter in which team you should use, it doesn't really matter because there is no that sort of limitation or strategic approach to this guy. You just go ahead and use him to in any team, and that will be really, really amazing. And the second character will be the Halloween Kula, and who is also a purple attack character who is going to get buffed by the leadership of Chris. And also you can see Alice here, and this the second team is just a normal gold character team. So you don't really have to worry about that because you can see that the first team actually did the main job. So let's check out the cards right now. And this will be the setup of Chris that this guy is using, and as you can see that his cards are very much enriched. This good old Tekken set delivering ton of CPs to the character. This is a very great option, to be honest. And these option cards as well, he actually transcended all these cards, and this transcendation actually gave this character a lot of strength and CP as well, which is definitely going to be really, really useful. And of course he is using the special cards, and this is going to be an important thing, that you need to have a 3PG or 5PG of this character. And to be honest, the 5PG of Chris is actually better than the 3PG. So in any case, the 5PG will actually stall the timer a lot, and stalling the timer is going to be very important in this case, because you guys have seen that your characters doesn't really die against this boss. Actually, the main problem is with the time. The time gets run out. You get run out of time. So that's the problem, my friends, that you need to face with a good sort of 3PG cards that will stall the timer and allow you to deal a lot of damage. So if you have this Tekken set, then there is a high possibility for you that you can actually go through this event pretty easily, but it is not easy at all. Of course, you have to struggle, but your chances will be comparatively higher. And also these option cards that you can see, these option cards, if you have them, you can just go ahead and check them out if you want. If you have them in your inventory, then you can just use them. If you don't, then you just try with any sort of good option cards that actually has almost or nearly the same effect of these option cards. So check this out, guys. If you have these cards, then you are lucky, my friend. So let's go to our next character. The next character the guy used is the Halloween Particula, and he used the set card from the 7DS collaboration. That is the Marlene set card, which will actually increase the chill damage of any character to a very high extent. And that actually buffs the Kula, because Kula is all about chill. It doesn't matter what version is here. And one very crucial point is here that he is using the 3PG of SS Kula. My friends, this is going to be immensely helpful, and without this 3PG, it is kind of hard because you need to stall the timer again and again. And this is why these 3PGs will really help. You don't really have to have two 3PGs, just use one 3PG and that will do the job. And also he is using some usual option cards, nothing really fancy. You can see this SS volume 1 option card along with this normal in-game cooldown reduction option card. You can see this is nothing really fancy, but if you have this sort of setup, then there is a high chance for you, my friends. Especially you must have that SS Kula 3PG, which is really important. And I believe that you can actually get away with using any other card sets. It really doesn't matter if that set is a good set, but you just need to have that 3PG. This is a big question, my friend. You need to have it. So let's check out the next character. And in Alice, he just kept Alice at 3-star awaken level, and he is using this well-known Arcanist set, a fully leveled up set, and he didn't even awaken or transcended the set at all. Still, this was doing enough job. And also once again he used you can use actually any sort of option card, just one option card that will increase your character's attack, and another cooldown reduction card. And as you guys can see, that cooldown reduction card is kind of important in these cases. Also, we have seen cooldown reduction in Halloween Particula as well. And basically this cooldown reduction thing will just allow you to spam your skills and get your PG gain higher and quicker as soon as possible. And of course the 3PG or 5PG, whatever you have, you just go ahead and use with your Gatecrusher Alice, and that would be it, my friends. And let's go to our next player who is using a comparatively low level characters, my friend. And this will be one of my Chinese friends who is a very old player. He's a whale, but he is an F2P. And look at his characters and you will understand that he is doing his job as an F2P, and he has done it really amazing way. Look at his characters, just Chris, Kula, Alice, all in just 1-star awaken level, and even the gold characters are just 1-star and 2-star. So freaking amazing. This guy really did an amazing job. So let's check out the cards of the first team, because the first team is the most important team in the both examples. So I didn't really bother about talking about the card sets of the gold characters. You just go ahead and use the most suitable cards on the gold team, but actually the first team will make the big difference. So let's talk about the cards right now. And this guy is actually using an Arcane set with his 5 PG only. You see, only his 5 PG and the Arcane set, and the set is not even transcended, not the special card is transcended, neither of the option card is transcended at all, my friends. So you can see that without actually transcending the cards, you can do it if you have the necessary characters. But of course you need to empower these characters with something else like imprint stones, of course, because you need to do a lot of damage, right? So these type of option cards which will help you in this case as well. But of course if your character is not 3-star or 4-star awakened, then definitely you need to use some sort of imprint stones to actually get more CP and more attack for your characters. Without stones you may try, but I'm not really sure that how much success it will bring to you if your character is on a low level. And once again with Alice, just 1-star awaken and just 1 3PG or 5PG. I don't really know what it is because I don't have that card. But this guy is once again using that Tekken set. As you can see, the Tekken set, and this set is not even transcended at all. This is just a native set, and he is using just these general option cards, which is nothing really special, just will do the job. And if you have this type of cards, just go ahead and use them without any issues, my friends. But make sure that you make your character strong enough if your character is just 1-star or 2-star awakening. And as you can see that this guy is using just one special card, nothing else, and that will do the job, because all you need is to try to stall the timer as long as possible, as many times as possible, because that will allow you to deal a lot of damage. So let's check out the next character. And once again Halloween Kula here. This is a pretty basic setup, as you can see, just in-game Noah set, in-game cooldown reduction cards, and just one thing special about this setup is that once again he is using that 3PG of SS Kula. And once again I would stress this fact that having this 3PG is it will make a big difference if you have it or not, because other two characters, both Alice and Chris, are FES characters, so they have a lot of strength or survivability, but this is a gold border character. But if this character is equipped with the SS Kula 3PG, which is actually usable in any Kula, so this will make this character special, because as a gold character she will not be able to do much damage, but guess what, she will be able to stall the timer and allow the other characters to do a lot of damage. And as you guys know that the SS Kula 3PG is kind of a great one and one of the best in the game, and it actually it's kind of long, so this is immensely useful, my friends. And once again cooldown reduction card is always you can use it. I have shown other cards as well in other characters, but actually all you need is just to get some cooldown reduction so you can spam more skills and get your PG done, so you can throw your supers or 3PG as much or 5PG as much as possible. And regarding the set card, the Nova set is nothing really special. You guys know that it is kind of outdated set, but still this set is doing the job. That means there is actually plenty of sets that you can use in character. The set card and option card matters a little for this Halloween Kula, but the most important thing will be the 3PG. Otherwise this character will survive, will have a hard time, and I'm not really sure what you will be facing, but you just need to have the 3PG. and that will be about the cards and characters that you will need in order to complete that stages and get the score if possible. And I will finish this video just after making some comments on the strategy, because the strategy is nothing really very special, to be honest. All you just need to do is what you do in the Immortals. Just spam the skills of your character, build your 3PG and switch to another character, then spam his awakening rotation skills, get his 3PG done, and then switch to another character and repeat the process again and again. And I'm really sorry that I cannot show you that sort of gameplay with those characters, but and I can really show you the optimal gameplay because I don't really have those face characters. But let me just show you that how to just do this type of things, because it is not really very difficult if you have those characters. And the strategy will be like this. Let's just switch from let's go, my friends. Just go ahead and like do this type of things, spam your skills as much as possible and build the 3PG. Let's wait for the 3PG, and the 3PG is build up. We are switching to another character and spamming the skill of this Hayden here. And look at this, the 3PG is building and we switch to another character. And of course I don't have all the 3PG of these characters, so that is another problem. But basically you will need to do this sort of type of things in order to stall the timer. And as you can see, I'm really struggling installing the timer because I don't really have much 3PG of these characters. Only this mature is going to help me a bit and not that much. But basically that will be the strategy that you need to maintain. I lost, of course I'll lose, of course I will not get this generic memory, but I don't worry about it. I got over it, because if my video is going to help even one of you to get that generic memory, I will be more than happy, because some of you guys really deserve that generic BS memory, and some of you guys, I believe, that actually have these characters and cards. So go ahead and pour your heart in, try your best, and wish you all the best, my friends. I wish you all the best so you can get that BS generic memory. And one thing that I forgot to mention in the beginning, that a lot of things is going around, lot of APs you are spending, but do not forget this bingo game, my friends, because a ton of rubies are actually around here, and you actually need quite a lot of APs to complete certain missions. For example, this sort of missions that requires you to complete certain dungeons for 45 times, but that needs a hell lot of APs, my friends. So make sure you complete this bingo thing before you start actually farming in this Halloween Rush Dungeon shop, because my friends, that will eat up all your APs, I can tell you without any hesitation. So good luck to you guys in your mission to get the generic BS memory, and let me know in the comments that if you are facing any sort of issues or what type of problems you're facing. Let me know, and hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, my friends, if you haven't done already, and see you guys soon in some other videos. Peace out.